Hey everybody, it's Anthony. So today we're going to look at some movies. Well, at least one movie. We're going to do multiple movies in parts, but today we're going to start with Star Wars Episode 1, The Phantom Menace. All right, so if you don't know anything about Star Wars, a lot of people don't. A lot of people don't want to know anything about Star Wars, but supposedly it's based in a galaxy far, far away, a long time ago, but yet there's more technology and more advanced technology than we have now. It's just not evenly distributed throughout the galaxy because most of the people you end up meeting are just, I don't know, farmers. So, anyways, on to the movie. So, Phantom 1, the very beginning. So, the film starts out with two Jedi, Qui Gon Jinn, this mysterious old guy who's the Jedi Master, and Obi-Wan Kenobi, the young guy with an impressive braid. All right, his little student. They're sent on a diplomatic mission to resolve a trade dispute between two factions. Sounds exciting, right? But of course, this is Star Wars, so instead of cool space battles, we get political negotiations and trade agreements. Yep, you heard that right. Get ready for some space bureaucracy. So, it's like the Jedi Council sent Qui Gon and Obi Wan to the office supply store for a few extra rolls of tape and some paper clips. Anyways, the dispute ends with an attempt on their lives and the discovery that something more sinister is afoot. So much for diplomacy. The duo takes off and heads to the planet Naboo, which is basically just a lush, green, and peaceful paradise, until it's invaded by the Trade Federation. The peaceful Queen Padme Amidala is trying to survive a full-scale invasion, and let me tell you, things go downhill fast. While Qui-Gon and Obi-Wan are busy trying to escape, they crash land on the planet's desert moon, Tatooine. It's like, hey, let's get away from one set of problems by heading right into a new one. Tatooine is where we meet a young boy named Anakin Skywalker. He's 9 years old, ridiculously talented at pod racing, which is basically NASCAR on steroids, and already can pilot ship better than most adults. Oh, and he's the chosen one, destined to bring balance to the Force, because nothing says destiny like a kid who really loves to build things and race pod cars for fun. Anakin's most notable trait is his love for fixing things, especially droids. Qui-Gon, having sensed that this might just be the future of the galaxy, or just looking for someone to help with his broken ship, decides to test him. But Anakin's not just a mechanic, he's got Force powers. Yep, the Force is strong with this one, and while Obi-Wan looks skeptical, Qui-Gon has a gut feeling. Plus, who wouldn't want to bet on a kid who can win a deadly race and fix your ship all in one day? So we move on to the pod race, where Anakin faces off against various space creatures and humans in a high-speed, death-defying race. There's betting, loud commentary, and plenty of opportunities for disaster. It's like Fast and the Furious meets Mad Max, but with more aliens and fewer explosions. Well, at least till the end. Anakin zooms through the race in a pod racer made of spare parts, and for a brief moment, you almost forget there's a galactic war brewing. Having somehow won the race, Anakin is freed from Tatooine. Yay for him, right? And the group heads back to Carcassonne, which is kind of like Washington, D.C. of the galaxy. Full of senators, political drama, and even more bureaucracy. There, Qui-Gon meets with the Jedi Council and tries to convince them that Anakin is the chosen one. However, the Council's like, yeah, we're not so sure about this whole chosen one thing. But Qui-Gon, who seems like the guy who would bet on a horse with no legs, is convinced. Let's train the kid, he says, totally ignoring that Anakin's future is basically a giant spoiler. Meanwhile, Obi-Wan is just rolling his eyes because, well, he knows how this whole story ends. And it's not going to be a happy one. But Qui-Gon's like, trust me, Obi-Wan, I'm right. Yeah, Qui-Gon, you're right about that, but wrong about a lot of other things. So at this point, we meet a villain, the villain of the movie, Darth Maul. He's got a double-bladed lightsaber, face tattoos, and a whole lot of angry energy. You know he's bad news because his first appearance is literally a red flag. Literally. His entire look screams, I'm about to ruin someone's day. And spoiler alert, he does. Darth Maul appears just in time to make everything super complicated. The Jedi face off with him in a lightsaber duel that ends with Obi-Wan getting stuck in one side of the force field and Qui-Gon getting left to face Darth Maul alone. Let's just say it doesn't go great for Qui-Gon, who, spoiler alert, doesn't make it out of this duel alive. So, After Qui-Gon's ultimate demise, untimely demise, not sorry, Obi-Wan steps up to the plate and finishes what his master started, while Padme, now officially in charge of her planet, orchestrates a massive battle to free Naboo. The entire scene is a chaotic mess of droids, Gungan warriors, and explosions. Oh, and don't forget the Queen's dramatic speeches as she saves the day with a full-blown military strategy. Amidst the battle, Anakin, somehow managing to be in every important place at once, ends up piloting a fighter ship, accidentally takes out an entire Trade Federation control ship. No, seriously. He just kind of accidentally destroys a huge spaceship by flying into it. It's like someone telling you to stop playing a video game, but you hit the destroy everything button by mistake and ending up saving the world. The movie wraps up with the Gungan victory. Anakin's future as a Jedi officially confirmed, because clearly trusting a 9-year-old with immense powers is a great idea. And Obi-Wan becoming a proud new mentor of young Skywalker. You'd think everybody would be celebrating, but there's still that lingering feeling in the air. Something's terrible is going to happen to this kid. And thus, the Jedi Council's decision to train Anakin in the Force have now set off a domino effect that will eventually lead to, well, the most iconic villain of all time, really. But that's a story for another day. For now, we just focus on the fact that the Galactic Senate is still squabbling over trade routes and that things are about to get way more complicated. Hi, this is Anthony. Thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. I know I didn't do too great, but it wasn't horrible. So if you'd like to see if I can get any better as I continue, please like and subscribe. I appreciate it. Y'all have a great day. Bye.